All right, we are going to get started here in about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to let everything get together. Let me get rid of that. Stop that. All right, I'm going to start warming up. So if you are at home joining us in the garage right now, feel free to get warmed up. I'm going to just start moving. We've got cleans and snatches today. It's going to be hot and nasty in the garage. Hope wherever you are at, it's not hot and nasty. I'm going to start warming up. So feel free, if you're working out with me, warm up, and we'll get moving today. Get the stream going here in just a little bit. Let me get stretched. Cool.
That too.
Hey, it works. It was fun just watching them like,
Get out of there.
cool. Thanks, man.
No problem. Have fun with your
Hey,
class.
thanks, man. We are gonna get moving here. Hey, Swiss, what it is, dude? Let me get moving into the workout screen. Welcome. It's a little laggy today for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, let's put up the old workout. Where are we? That's what we're doing for full gym. That's what we're doing for the limited gym. Swiss, how's it been, man? How you been? I've been off for, shoot, 2 weeks. We ended up going on vacation and I just pissed right off. How about you? How's everything going? I had a lot of rain. I remember the last time I was here that you were saying like, we're gonna get slammed by rain. Chino McPhail, Vail TV. Hey, good to see you guys. Welcome into the chat. Thanks for being here. We are cleaning today, so if you are working out along with us, get warmed up, do all the things. We'll talk about what an actual power clean is. If not, write this crap down. I mean, that's what we do here in the gym is I give you free workouts. And so if you want to work out along with us, great. If you want to write this down and go build some strength without things. Swiss, for example, uses bands. I know that. He does a group fitness thing. I think Chino, do you do CrossFit as well? Is that why you're here? Anyway, welcome back. Welcome into the gym. I'm going to start moving as it's super hot today. Let me see if our audio is actually syncing up here. I think it's working. The audio is all synced. You guys are in the chat. Let me know if the audio is synced up or not. Because I can't actually tell. Because that computer sucks, as we've talked about before. All right. I'll be right back, actually. So there's the workout we got going on. We're working on our clean complex. We're going to do power clean, hang clean, full clean, which is a squat clean, like the actual Olympics do, because welcome to the Olympics. That's why we're weightlifting today. Power clean, hang clean, full clean. We're doing 3 sets of 3, so it's going to be a little bit more of a cardio workout than anything else. At 80% of your clean max, if you got one, if you know what it is. And if not, go to something that you can comfortably do 3 with. And then we're going to work on just our front squats, just to get some volume, some front squat volume, because that is highly needed when you are cleaning. Most people can pull the bar, but getting the bar back up is the thing that ends up super sucking. So with working on your front squat volume, it's a little bit of hypertrophy, which is muscle growth. I mean, we all want to look good, of course, for the ladies. But more than that, it is for strength itself to get up out of the hole when you are plopped way down from a heavy clean. So let me go get my other watch. I'll be right back. Stream. And we're back. All right, so when we're cleaning, we'll go strength, Thanks, Gina. Audio's fine for you. Cool. So let's get. Power clean, hang clean, full clean. Ooh, that's gonna suck. Let's do it. Cool, cool. All right, I'm gonna start with just something easy. And if you're in the chat, welcome to the chat. Let me know how your week's been. It's a good old Thursday here in hot, gross Florida. We actually have a heat warning, which is totally fun. Because as if Florida couldn't be hot enough, we actually had a heat advisory. And now we're out in the garage sweating and feeling real gross. So let me know how your week's been, everybody. And we're actually going to flip to the full screen in a second. All right, here we go. Let's try this. Power clean. Hang clean. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. The worst part is that you got to do it 3 times. Get my hat on somewhere. And actually, Swiss, if you're still online, the last time we talked, we were talking about the Euros. Euro soccer, football, not Euros like you eat. We were talking about that, and Switzerland had just lost. That was actually the last stream I was able to do because we went on vacation and all of those things. Let's slip some more weight on, and let's see how all of this feels today. Yeah, Italy won. How do you feel about Italy winning? I don't know if we talked about that. Gino, I know you're a soccer fan too. So I remember us talking. Do this real quick. Oh, look at Italy. I hear that. We had a lot of happy Italian people. Yeah, you guys are close to the Italian border, though. Like, you're right there. That's the problem. I don't know about you, but I can't stand Italy. Like, their soccer team, I couldn't stand them. One player, Jorginho. Everybody else could do without. Completely do without. All right, let's get back to this. One. Two. Three. Goodness gracious, I don't know how heavy I'm going to go now. Let's just slip a little bit more on. see what we can do here. Swiss, how close are you guys to the Italian border? Or how close are you in particular to Italy? Oh. Let me stop this. That's cool. Your parents are from England. I'm so sorry that they had to watch that. Had to watch that stink fest of a game. Actually, it was a really good game. That was our first day up in the mountains. We went to a place called Blue Ridge, which is north of here by hours and hours and hours. But we had a cabin up in the mountains, and I had really bad Wi-Fi, and we were watching the game up there. It was a good game. I mean, it was a pretty solid game. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Most important thing when you're doing a clean, by the way, whoever's here chilling, Big Hope TV. Most important thing with a clean is to remember that you are pushing the floor away, and you are literally taking that bar. What I like to do is I get over it, and I almost roll my shoulders back to tighten my lats, so that I think about the hinge process. And then when I finally get that bar just across my knees, I'm exploding upwards. And so I'm almost hinging, squeezing my butt together, and pushing up. The problem is I'm not real strong right now because I'm coming off of running season. So everything feels super heavy, but in theory, that's how this works. So let's try it again. Go for round 2 with a heavier weight. I also don't have chalk right now. That was 2. One more. Oh, gosh, that's getting heavy. Anybody here clean, by the way? Or clean today? Not clean house, but like clean weights. certain point, oh, I know TV, cool. What was your cleans like today? Or, yeah, yesterday morning. At a certain point, what I want to do with this channel is take it into, obviously, inspiration and all that other stuff, but I also want to try to turn it into something along the lines of really like getting some voting and stuff, because right now is when I would go to everybody and be like, hey, should I do some more weight? Because like I'm feeling kind of toasted and I don't know, but should I do more weight or not? And again, the whole point of this whole channel is just to talk to people and hang out anyway. So what's better than hanging out and throwing heavy weight around? More heavy for a thin guy like myself. Another minute, now I'm going to get back at it. I think we're going to stick right here. And actually, I'm pulling the gloves out because I can't really hold on to the bar anymore. All right. Let's 15 seconds and we'll get back into it. Okay, here we go. One. Two. Three. Oh. Oh. Goodness gracious. Oh. Great. That hurt. Chino. that was painful. It was 100% painful. We're gonna slip the weight down. That looked painful. Yes, it was painful. Everybody in the chat right now. I'm buying a car. I'm trying to buy a car. And it's the worst process in the world. Swiss, I don't know what it's like buying cars over the pond from us. But everybody else in the chat, it's awful trying to buy a car. And especially right now, I'm not sure why it's so bad. I mean, I know the pandemic and slow down and all this other stuff, but like the salespeople are the worst. All I want to do is talk to somebody not face-to-face, not on the phone. I just want somebody to email me and start to work out a deal. And instead it's like, no, you need to come by the thing. I don't know if you knew this, there's a pandemic happening. So like getting anybody to come by, even with Delta variant and all that stuff, crushing, even before that, getting people to come by your store sucks. Secondly, the idea that you can't, I have to come into your store and like, oh, we're gonna make a deal. No, let's just talk online. And then if I don't like your deal, I'm not gonna buy your car. It's that simple. How tough is this? But yet we're locked in this archaic way of buying cars, and yes, granted, like going into a store, you're usually going to get a better deal. Well, maybe. Actually, I don't know that that's true. I might be totally jerking around on that one. Huh. But everybody in the chat, let me know your car buying experiences. Because I'm frustrated. Very frustrated. And I gotta live. Two. Three. Goodness gracious, that was heavy. Oh. Oh, okay. Now, second part of the workout. What are we doing? Front squats, 3x10 at 75%. Okay, that's good. Let's see what we got in terms of weight. All right. Let's do this. 75%. What'd you say, Chino? Carvana? I don't know. I haven't really looked at it. That sounds weird too. They drop your car off on a truck? That's a little off. What are we doing? Front squats. I guess I'm doing it. Oh. Let's just feel how this weight feels. So before you ever lift, again, this is volume work now. So before you ever lift, you want to feel how the weight feels. So I'm just going to feel how these squats feel with this. I'm supposed to go up. we're going to go up just a little bit and then call it a day. So 25. So before we go any further, we didn't get to earlier, but I want to pray for you guys. I want to pray for unity and strength and love and determination and all that other stuff. Here, let me, we're front spot, and I'll leave this up for just a little bit. I want to pray for you. As always, if you have a prayer request or something going on in your life that you want to talk about or you need to talk about or something that's just frustrating and getting you, I'm here. You can always jump into our chat. You can always DM me. Doesn't matter where you're at. I'm a pastor. I'm also a licensed personal trainer, but the pastor thing is you don't need to let the religion itself, the faith itself, scare you. It's all about helping people and really reaching out to people and making them know that they have somebody with them. So that's what we do here at this channel. Obviously, that's what the chat is always filled up with, people just hanging out. So if there is something that I can truly help you with or pray about, I would love to. Even if you don't believe in what I believe in, prayer never hurts. So let me know. But I want to pray for you. I want to pray for your families and your friends and all that right now. And then we're going to work back out. And this just be a short prayer. So don't let it scare you. If you want to turn the stream off, be my guest. Don't leave. Don't leave. But let's pray. God, thanks for allowing us to be here on Twitch. Thank you for technology. Thank you for the sweat in the garage. And just thank you for loving us, God. And I'm praying for all of us right now that we can show love and we can show mercy to the world around us that so desperately, desperately needs it. In the midst of trials and tribulations and all of those things, God, you allow us to be loving and caring towards each other. So I'm asking for that today, that you continue to show us your love and you continue to allow us to love other people. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Cool. Well, hey, absolutely. Swiss, I love that friggin' heart, man. All right, we're going to get back to squatting right now, and this is going to be heavy and painful and all of those things, but that's what we're here for. One more. Goodness gracious. Everything is so heavy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Anyway, Chino, have you ever bought a car? I'm out of breath. From Carvana. If so, how was the process? Was it weird? Because I don't know, man. Here, let me move this scene out of there. Because the problem is that car salesmen are really bad right now. And I don't want to deal with them. But I also want to be able to go in and actually test drive the car, you know? And that's the problem, is that I don't know if I'm going to be able to test drive the car with Carvana. Like, I want to feel it. I want to smell it. I want to know it before I step into it. Because the car I have right now is great. I have a 2018 Honda Civic EX Turbo. That's a great car, except for the steering column. There's a recall on some of the steering, and they didn't honor it on my car for whatever reason. The steering feels like it gets jerky. So I took it in before we went on vacation. That's why I couldn't stream before vacation, because I was down at the dealership. They told me it was going to be like $5,000, which is insane. So I'd rather just sell the car, take some of that money, and put it toward the down payment for a new car. But then lies the issue of A, trying to find time to go buy the new car, and B, like, salespeople, you know? All right, I gotta squat again. Sorry, I'm just moaning now. So if you guys have any advice, please let me know. Let's squat. That was only 7. My knee started getting a little tweaky there. That's not good. We'll try again. We're going to back the weight down just a little bit, because I can't have a tweaked knee. Have you guys ever had injuries, by the way? Swiss, ever had any injuries, like from working out? What'd you say? You're skiing in the Army. Oh, yeah. So you're in the Army, huh? That's pretty rad. Bay Hope TV. I've tried Carvana too. It was fine. A little weird, but I bought something. Oh, so how did it go? How did it go? How did it go? And how long were you in the Army, Swiss? That's dope. Sweating all over my other laptop over here. Last set of the day for me, because my knee just doesn't feel right. Might try some bodybuilding stuff. Probably, yeah, just some shoulder stuff, probably. Some bulletproof shoulder stuff. Yeah, we'll squat first, and then we'll bulletproof our shoulders, and I'll show you how to bulletproof your shoulders to keep away from injury. But let's see how this feels first on the old knee. That's fine. There's a tweak. Okay, 7. We got 7s. We're good. We're gonna hang out there. I did not know everybody in Switzerland has to join the Army. That's weird. How long do you have to be in? Is it like it's mandatory, obviously. So is it straight out of high school? Well, I don't know. Do you guys call it secondary school? What do you call it over there? All right, so we're going to bulletproof our shoulders, and we're going to do a couple of things. So to bulletproof your shoulders, this is a little tip for everybody. You can take free weights, you can take dumbbells. I'm going to work up to dumbbells real quick. But here, let me move the bar real quick. Don't smack my hands. But part of working out, yes, you got to build muscle, and yes, you got to get stronger, and you got to eat right and do all that other stuff. But you also need to do things that a lot of guys call prehab. So it's not rehab, it's prehabilitation. So it's just a funny fancy word. That's not actually a term. That's just a funny fancy term for saying you are going to fix yourself before things become a problem. What do you say? Wow, you got to be in the Army for 13 years? Sheepers. Switzerland's neutral. So, I'm going to use these just for lateral raises. So, a lateral raise, standing straight up. You can see I'm standing straight up. I'm simply going to take that weight, come out into a T, hold, and down. I'm going to do that 3 sets of 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm actually going to move that weight up just a little bit, starting about 19 weeks. Oh, okay. So it's almost reserved. So we have over here. Okay, that was scaring me. Like I thought everybody was like full-time Army. No, over here we have the reserves, and so that's basically that. You go for half a year or whatever, and then 2 to 3 weeks every year, you go and do drills and hang out and camp and do all that stuff, and then you're technically in the reserve, so you can get called up into active service if something actually happens. Is that the way it is with you guys as well? Cool, that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna go to 20s, and we're gonna do, you'll notice when I'm doing the lateral raises too, everything is slow and controlled. I'm not just throwing things out. What I'm doing is I'm slow and controlled, retracting my muscles, I'm retracting my scapula, which is that shoulder blade, I'm retracting it, and then I'm pulling up, like so. So let's get after this. And then, from there, I'm going to work on my actual overhead work. So I'm going to take those same dumbbells, nice and slow and controlled, arms retracted. I'm going to push up to the sky and down, nice and slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Cool. So you get your 10 reps in. What do you mean they had to serve for COVID, just like for testing and vaccinations and all that stuff? How did that work out? Another thing that you can do for prehab. Sorry, I'm hot and sweaty. Another thing that you can do for prehab is, well, I'll show you in a second. Let me give it 30 seconds. Medical Army. Okay, cool. That makes sense. especially during COVID medical army, because there was no war happening unless it was just the war on viruses. Are you guys getting crushed by the Delta variant, or is that just like a hype piece right now? All right, so the other thing that really helps with the overhead work is down into a lunge. You can see I've got one knee forward, the knee that is not forward, so basically all I'm doing is just utilizing shoulder strength. It's just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch sides. We're going to do this twice on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Again, not doing this for size and strength, hypertrophy. Doing this more for prehab. 2, 3, 4, 5. Healthy shoulders, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze that butt. 5. And rest. We'll do that one more time, and then we're going to be done for the day. You're getting crushed? Dang. Wow, you're just now getting your second shot. So maybe that's just America, the U.S., but I've had my second shot back in April, maybe May, because they just opened it to everybody that was like 30 and up, and I'm 37. But man, that sucks. You guys are getting crushed right now. Is there a talk of you guys going to have to go back in lockdown? Oh, that towel. Oh, that was the towel the dog used. Gross. Yeah, nobody wants lockdowns, definitely. Over here, everybody was freaking out about lockdowns and still are. Everybody's freaked out that we could go back into lockdown because the Delta variant and all this other crap. I'm surprised you guys didn't. France, Austria, Germany, Italy. Yeah, I remember hearing the French and the German one. The Italian one, definitely. Italy definitely need it. Switzerland never had them. Dang, you guys are friggin' lucky. That is freaking awesome. I need to move to Switzerland. That sounds great. Did you do masks and all that? Five seconds, we're going to do more of the lunge press. I'm going to try to do a full set of 10 each time, and then we'll be done. This is the last movement of the day for now. Might be back on later, but let's get this going here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, goodness. 9, 10, other side. Again, prehab, just making sure that my shoulders are fine for snatches tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. 10, goodness gracious. And we're going to call that done for the day, for working out today. Man, if I could just rip that out, that quote you just had there, Swiss. Here they say, please stay at home, and most people do it. Dear America, are you listening to me, United States? We don't want more lockdowns. So please follow the rules. Gosh darn it. Go get vaccinated. It's okay. The world's not going to end. Trust me. I've had it. And outside of the tail that I grew, I'm kidding about the tail. Outside of the tail that I grew, nothing bad happened. It's a public service announcement from the Fit 42 Garage. But really, the vaccination's your choice, but just stop being stupid about the virus, okay? Guys and girls and people, please. All right. We're going to start closing up shop today here in the garage. I think. Man, I keep using the dog towel. The towel that we use to wipe the dog off when it's raining out. Swiss, Chino, Hope TV, everybody else that joined us. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. What do we do? Just under an hour. That's not bad. Ideally, we're going to start working out more and more and more, hanging out more and more and more. Now that we're back from vacation, we're just now getting back into the streaming swing of things. After I buy a gosh darn car, too, then I'll have actually free time instead of having to do just buttloads of research. Because that sucks. Swiss, have a wonderful evening. It's, 9:30, 10 o'clock at your time? Get some rest! Hope TV, thanks for being here. Chino McPhail, thanks for being here. We'll probably be on tomorrow. We will be on tomorrow. Raid at the end of the stream? I can raid you. Yeah, I can throw you guys. As long as everybody's okay being thrown. Yago Hana! Yeah, let me go to my other computer and throw you guys. All right, everybody. I'm signing off for the day. Love you all. I'm going to throw it to Yog Ohana and say hello. And if you can get one person to come follow Fit 42 Garage from Yog Ohana, I will give you 3 kisses without COVID. How's that sound? Three kisses. Tell Tony what you do when he asks you. Absolutely. We are rating. Let's do the thing. Raid channel. Yago Hana. There we go. Starting that raid. Let's go.